Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different, this is where we get into the Fearless Beer Review. We get into the vinyl stuff we've been listening to, stuff we just want to bring to the pod. We talk about your record store, Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out. 1 year anniversary today. We've been open for 1 year.
1 year anniversary today.
There you go. Deals everywhere. Deals are flying. And then we rounded out with some new music and other happenings in the music world, if there are any. My name's Tyler. Way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, tell your friends, watch it on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, and let's get into this Fearless Beer Review. What do you got today, Jeff? Go.
Do you see what I have today?
I don't see what you have today. I don't have my thing open.
Oh, you have your thing open.
Oh, dude, really? Because I have a Pliny too.
Do you really have a Pliny?
I bought one literally right before the pod.
Wow.
Should I go grab it?
You probably should.
Be right back.
We could have a Pliny night.
All right, so I'm back. Got a Pliny myself. Pliny the Elder, some might say. Yeah, so that's what I got. That's cool. So how did you get yours?
It's just been in the fridge since last time Sloan was out there. So This is brewed on May 24th.
May 24th. When is my born on date? Where the hell does it say it? Oh wait, I found it.
Should be by the ABV.
Mine was,
I think,
brewed and bottled on 8/21. So yeah, August 21st.
Damn.
So what was that? What are we on? The first today's?
Like a week old.
Yeah, a week and a half old. Damn.
Wow. Yeah, it says like do not age. It says just drink this shit. Don't be a little bitch about it. So
and yours was May,
I think
you said?
I think he thought it was mine, and then I thought it was his, which I know it's his. I drank 2 of them. He bought 4. But he said, no, it was yours. I drank mine. I said, dude, you had 4 total. I drank 2. There's 2 left, or there's 1 left. That one's yours. He's like, no, I already had 1. I said, I know, but I had 2. You had 1. There's 1 left. And you just could not get it, so fuck it. So I'm going to drink it today. I don't care.
Fuck him.
If you can't do math, then you'll get beer. Honestly, if you can't be doing simple math, you shouldn't be drinking beer.
That's true.
So yeah,
cool.
That's what I have.
Very cool. Yeah, so people don't know, this is a very regional beer. Even though Jeff and I are only 1 state away, they don't distribute in Arizona. But
refuse.
So it's very easy for me to get a Pliny. It's very good beer. It's very easy for me to get. So, I literally got it right before we started potting because I went to the local market over here. I got this and I got another Russian River. I got the Happy Hops. Got that one as well.
Happy Hops.
The one with the lemon lemon head on it.
Yeah. Where do you go to get this? Do you and Mr. K's?
No, I go to Bristol Farms because it's way closer.
Where's Bristol Farms
It's
at?
where I don't know if you've seen this new shopping center across the street from Chili's. That whole new parking lot.
I think they just started building it when I left.
Yeah, I think so. But so it's like the big market there, but it's overpriced. It's kind of expensive, but they sell like a lot of really good beer there. Dang. It's like a better Whole Foods, really. That's what it is. It's a better Whole Foods.
I did see it when I was out there last for the Souls concert.
Yeah, last year.
I did see that whole thing redone, and it was just that whole intersection looks
so
vastly different.
Yeah. That's weird. But yeah.
But good. Like
good.
They needed that.
Good.
The whole fucking good. Great. Yeah. More for you and me. Good. Is that Mimi still there? Or Polly's or where the fuck it is?
Yeah, they're both still there. But that's across the street.
Yeah, get rid of that. Wow.
It's good. It's good food.
Polly's Pies. Who the fuck eats pie? Don't eat pie.
They have good apple pie, though.
Pie.
I get pie from there every year. I do. I get an apple pie from there. I do.
Pies are dumb.
Pies are dumb. All right, so let's start this. Here we go.
There you go. Gets it. Ooh, good tinks all around, baby.
We got really regional on that one too. Oh man. All right, so we have a 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour. What do you think of your Pliny? Freshness, everything, and what would you rate it? Go.
It's not like we haven't done this 1,000 times already.
True.
It's not perfect. It's not. It's not perfect because I do think Blind Pig is better.
Okay.
Not the same exact type of beer, but this is good. This is good. It's great. It's not perfect. 2.8.
2.8. Do you have any Blind Pigs left, or?
I don't.
So this is
we have one more. We have one more other Russian River beer. I don't remember what it is.
Ooh, I wonder if it's the hoppy, the one, the same one I have. Then we could have that next
It's
week.
not. Snot.
Damn. Okay.
Snot.
Well, yeah. I mean,
like the band.
we've had Pliny, like you said, a bunch of times. We had Pliny even. I think before you even moved to Arizona, I think we had it on the podcast before.
Probably. And every time you come out here, you bring some,
yeah.
so we'll have it again.
Yes, that Blind Pig. I haven't seen Blind Pig in a long time though. I've not seen it in a long time.
That's the bee's knees right there.
Yeah, it's been probably at least a month since I've seen a Blind Pig. Because
you've probably never had one, but it's actually really
usually.
good.
I mean, when they're there, I buy at least one of those, and I buy at least one of these when I'm there. Because they're, yeah. Anyway, whatever. I'll give this Pliny the Elder. It's a great beer. I'll give it a.
Don't do it often.
I don't do it often. I'll give it a perfect 3. I don't care.
There it is.
I don't care. I don't do it a lot.
There it is. Yurt.
What?
Yurt.
Is this something that kids say or something that your kids say?
I think yurt was from the Rubber Bandits. They said yurt.
What are the Rubber Bandits?
So maybe the English, like kind of like goofy hip hop thing that Kevin and I were into for a while. The horse, like fuck your Honda Civic, I have a horse outside.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh. They're from somewhere in the UK region.
Some people don't care about that then.
It's true.
Nobody cares about Britland.
Yurt.
All right, let's move on.
I wonder if yurt is a thing. I don't know. Y-U-R-T. Yurt. Maybe that's a Britland
Probably. Thing. What is it, Skip? Let us know. I wonder if he still listens to the Beer and Vinyl episode. He's been awfully quiet with the podcast and like critiquing us every week. So I wonder if he still listens to the Beer and Vinyl.
Awfully quiet, like about this part or in general, because all he fucking does is critique the podcast.
Yeah,
we had to create a whole separate side, like secret chat because of all of his critiques on the podcast.
I guess just about this episode.
Like he's writing books on just the critiques that he has of the podcast.
Maybe I just black out when I see that it's a criticism. I just black out and don't read it.
Man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking skip.
It's fun though. It's good.
It is good.
We enjoy it.
Oh, I do. You do. Anyway, yeah, it is funny. It is funny.
It's endearing.
Because we know he's wrong. Like almost all of the time he's fucking wrong.
100% of the time. Fuck does he know about anything? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Vinyl stuff we've been listening to. Stuff we just wanted to bring to the pod over this last week. And yeah, if you want to kind of listen along, there's a playlist in the description of this episode so you can listen to some of the songs from the albums that we're talking about. So let's start with you, Jeff. What do you got this week? Go.
Here we go. Look at that, baby boy.
Paul's Boutique, baby.
Gee, shit right there. Homeboys and homegirls. Time for Keenan and Kel. That's what that is. That's an original right there. I thought, remember that theme song? That's the only part I remember. Homeboys and homegirls, time for Keenan and Kel. Sit back in the afternoon, touch that down.
I don't remember that at all. No.
That's all right. Yeah, this is the deluxe version, the deluxe press of this, I guess, just because it has like the big, huge fold out. It's only a single LP, and I was worried that it was going to sound like shit because it's 56 minutes or something like that on one record, and that's just really fucking pushing it. Because I think Master of Puppets is like 56, 58 minutes, and that one sounds like absolute trash on like the Walmart pressing and stuff. Like your $20, $25 pressings, like that just sounds like absolute trash. But they sounded great, honestly. I didn't see a huge difference between the 30th anniversary that I previously had and this one. So this was cool. This came into our store. We got a lot of cool like OG hip hop stuff that came into our store, and I kept some of it. So
yeah. And
yeah, I don't give a fuck anymore. It's like, this is my store, motherfucker. So I'm gonna keep what I want to keep.
I know.
Like at first I felt kind of bad. Like, yeah, I should have I should give them like the people, like a first crack at it. No, man, fuck them.
It's your fucking store. Who cares?
After we've been here for a year because they've been supporting us and stuff. And I say,
but see, that goes to show that you do have a lot of quality stuff in your store.
Yeah.
You had a good year, man. You had a good year.
We're like crack dealers, man. We have a product that people want, and like they're gonna come no matter what.
Mm-hmm. You know everything about crack, clearly. Ah, boy. I heard something that it makes sense not after I heard it, but when it comes to vinyl, some guy was saying that, or some producer was saying that the reason why like the singles and the better songs are at the beginning of the record is because what they do is when they, especially in the 70s and 80s, what they would do is they'd press the first 3 or 4 songs on wider grooves so it had better sound quality. And then once you get to the inner part of the record, that's when you get the filler songs. And he said on side B is the same thing. They put the bigger hits, like the first 2 or 3 songs, as like the wider groove, so it's better sounding, so that people are more drawn to it. That makes sense. You're falling asleep, but that's fine.
No, I do think there's truth to that, and I don't know a lot about how this works, but like centrifugal force, like
Centripetal, yeah.
It's not. There's no P. There's centrifugal. This is a G.
I think it's a
G,
P.
not a P.
I think it's a P.
It's a G as in get the fuck
I think
out
it's
of
a
here.
P.
It's not a P.
Really?
It's not a P as in please stop saying there's a P. That's what it is.
No, it's a P. It's a P. I looked it up.
It's a G.
No.
Centrifugal.
Centripetal. Centripetal. It's centripetal.
Centrifugal.
Centripetal force. It's a P.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Centripetal force.
I can't even spell it.
It's CENTRIPETAL. Centripetal force.
What the fuck? No, dude. I literally just googled it, right. It's centrifugal. CENTRIFUGAL. Centrifugal.
I guess we're talking about 2 different things.
What the hell is centripetal?
Yeah, we're talking about 2 different things.
Centripetal. Centrifugal force makes body curve. Centrifugal is outward and centripetal is inward.
Okay.
Because that's what the anti-skate thing on your thing is. So I guess I never heard of centripetal, but that's like the opposite of centrifugal, which is what happens on a record.
Well, centripetal is like what they say when you're on a roller coaster, and like the force that you feel is the centripetal force.
Like the G force?
Yeah, I guess it's the G force.
So weighing you down?
Yeah, or like when you're going like on a loop or whatever, the centripetal force, even though you're upside down, like the force of it all. I know nothing about physics, but
so maybe centripetal is like the G force,
I guess.
Whereas like the centrifugal force is like if you have like a tennis ball attached to a string and you spin it around in a circle, that tennis ball wants to shoot outward.
Yeah.
I think that's like the centrifugal thing. I don't fucking know either.
But
whatever.
The vinyl thing. We'll get an essay about this, in a few days.
From one of our fucking science nerd fucking fans, and like actually even Dr. Frink over here. So anyway, I'm trying to say this. I'm trying to put it in the poking in the border. Is when there's an anti-skate thing on your record player, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the anti-skate thing, because for whatever reason, as the player goes around, the needle sits in there. For whatever reason, the needle wants to like jump and go inward. So like when you have the grooves like this, and your needle it should be sitting right in the middle of that, but it tends to kind of like lean towards the inside of the groove. So this part of the groove doesn't quite get the same love on the needle as it should. It should be balanced in the middle. Am I explaining this correctly so far?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay. And then the anti-skate helps you adjust that so the needle can stay in between the groove perfectly rather than lean towards the inside of that groove. And it gets worse as it goes inward towards the spindle, as it goes inward towards the label. So that makes sense that you said that, because it doesn't have it's not as big of a problem on the first 3 songs essentially as it is on like the last 3 songs. So that does make sense. That
okay.
I don't know, for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why. I don't know what physics thing makes so the needle wants to go inward like that. That's weird to me. That's like the opposite of what
it is. Kind of weird.
I know as gravity, right?
Yeah, because everything would go outward. You would think.
Like that's why the moon exists. The same with the tennis ball on the string, right? The moon is like the tennis ball.
Unless
gravity is the string.
maybe with a record, maybe there's a slight warp, like a bowl almost like so slight that you can't see it, but it's just enough there to make it so that the needle goes around.
Thing like going downhill.
So gravity is taking hold on that, and it's moving slowly inward, but the grooves are keeping it in place. Maybe that's what it is.
See, that's just so weird. Like I don't know. I don't know why, but I know that it happens. I just don't know why it happens.
Well,
so that makes sense. That's cool. That's cool that they thought of that.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild? Like just how dumb sometimes we are as society and as people. Is just like, this thing is so out of my fucking wheelhouse, but they were doing this shit 50 years ago.
Fucking over 100 years ago, 150 years ago.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what, record players have been around since what, the 18
different kind of record,
but it's still the same idea.
They actually use nails.
It's still the same idea.
You can listen to a record 3 times before it was completely obliterated. And
but it's still the same idea.
Yeah.
Like how made them even think about, let's I don't know. Fuck it. I don't want to get into this.
Let's get wild with like human ingenuity.
Let's get
because
into
I was thinking
like how sound
I was
was
thinking-
created. You know, how we
I
can
was thinking
record
today
sound.
like cameras, right? Like who the fuck? Like I still don't understand how a camera works. Like how does it capture something and then like imprint it on something else and then show up like Polaroids, for instance? How the fuck does that even happen? I don't understand it. So weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the other thing I got this bad boy right here.
That's cool, man.
Do you
I
see
do
that?
see it.
Do you see it?
And I want it.
Yeah.
I want it.
Do you like this
I
band? I,
want
don't know if
it.
you even like this band.
I want
Yeah.
that.
I'll trade you this. For
I know there's
I was trying to think of
nothing
something stupid in your
that
collection.
you'd want.
And I had so many options to think of. So would you actually just out of curiosity, would you trade this for all of your Martin Denny's?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Come
That's
on,
good.
man. I'm not stupid.
Okay.
I'm not
Well,
stupid.
Hold on there, dude.
I
don't know
I
about
would
that
trade
there,
you
dude.
40
Hold on there,
records for
dude.
that record. Yes, I would do that. I would do that.
40 records I pick.
The 40 Martin Denny records I have.
Would you roll the dice with 5 records I pick for this? Knowing what I like, knowing what I'm
Yeah.
into, would you roll the dice with 5 records I pick?
I would. Yeah, I would. I would.
And these records have to stay in my collection. I can't flip them. I can't sell
Yeah.
them at the store. They have to stay with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so either all my
Okay.
Martin Denny's or 5 records of your choosing from my collection for that Descendants, that OG Descendants, then yeah, I would.
Okay. So here's the story in this one. Here's this. Let me see if I can get that fucking.
There,
I see when it's mirrored like that, I can't do it. There it is.
there it is. And what I'll do is probably in the
Military
video,
series.
I'll probably put a side by side picture of what you're about to talk
Yeah, it
about.
would be easier if
Yeah.
you just did that instead of
Okay.
having me manipulate this thing for 25 minutes. So we got this as a trade in, and we kind of passed it off as a second press because a record store in Tucson, Wooden Tooth Records, which I like a lot. That's where I got your At the Drive-In Relationship of Command.
Mhm. My
I got
OG.
that at that
Mhm.
record store, and that's a cool record store. I like that store a lot. It's fucking dope. But they passed this off as a second press, and the only way to tell before I did my investigations is that the jacket color is a little bit off, but you can't tell because of just like the wear and tear on a jacket,
Mhm.
and just the minor bit of sun damage can spoil a jacket coloring just ever so slightly. But the other surefire way is to see if it came with the inner sleeve, but like, or not the inner sleeve, the inner lyric sheet, which is not uncommon at all, not uncommon whatsoever, is to have an original without the lyric sheet. It just, that shit gets lost. So then I was kind of like watching videos and stuff, and nobody picked up on this shit. I don't get why. And this is assuming that Discogs is correct in what they have pictured there. But if you look at the D on Descendants, on the top left corner of that D on the repress, it's cookie cutter, right? It's like a
It's very sharp.
computer printed it out. It's sharp. On the original one, it looks like somebody scribbled, like somebody was like stenciling maybe. And
There's like a
fucked
little
up
bit
on
of
the
a
top left part of
distortion,
the
like a
D.
distortion where it's not a
Yeah.
perfect line. And you'll see it when I post this picture right now. You'll see the difference. It's so subtle. It's so subtle, but it's a good find. Like that's a good find that you found.
And it was like a eureka moment because it went from like something like like a second press is cool, like I do want to take this home, to like fuck yes, finally, hell yeah.
OG Descendants.
So very, very happy with that. And always do your due diligence, kids, right? Don't just because someone says something doesn't mean it is. And we haven't been doing this that long. Like, you and I've been doing this the same amount of time. Like, well, I don't fucking know everything.
4 years now? A
I own
little over
record
4
store.
years now?
The fuck do I know? I'm selling the sizzle, not the steak over here. I don't know. So I'm constantly learning, constantly trying to do stuff. And then this whole segment is for that,
Yeah.
right? Like this whole centrifugal thing. And like, I don't fucking know what that means. It's good times though.
Oh boy. So
Last thing.
Yes.
I didn't bring it out. So I don't know why I forgot. But the bomb pops I kind of had like a Riot Girl thing going on with like female artists and stuff. So I threw the bomb pops on.
Death in Venice.
That's always
Beach.
fun. Yeah, Death in Venice Beach. My God, that is just a fucking perfect
It is, right?
Punk record.
God damn,
Yeah.
when that record came out in 2020, it was the last record that came out, and it sucks because that record came out right 2 days before everything shut down in the world with COVID, and they were going to go on this big fucking world tour to promote it, and there was a lot of buzz about the band, and everything halted, and the band there was inner turmoil, and one of the girls left the band, but
Just
they
recuperated.
never ever did.
Oh, yeah.
Like this band could have really blown up because of this record, but because of COVID, I think it spoiled their career. That sucks, man, because this record's so good. It's so good.
I think like just imagine a tour that could happen, right? Like post COVID comes out and like the Bomb Pops are still kind of like rising stars. And then now like Paramore's headlining and they just bring the Bomb Pops along with them to open up. And like how much that could have done for the Bomb Pops 100%. And then also just like female fronted pop punkers. Like that's fucking amazing. I know. So after the Bomb Pops, I threw on Paramore and then I threw on No Doubt. And then I was like, oh God. And then I threw on Metallica.
To the very machismo, fucking record.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
I needed
Kill
that.
them all. Like the most aggressive record of theirs too.
Plus, like it was. I wanted to get some stuff done, and like we were watching the game and stuff, and I was like, okay, I needed to like get up and start moving around instead of just sitting here reading lyrics to all the songs that I've heard 1,000 times.
Yep.
Which is what I do a lot. I just have Genius open as I'm watching something on the TV, and I just read the lyrics.
Really do that? Wow.
Which I know them anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a weirdo. And that's fucking.
Well, I know you're not a lyricman, so I just didn't think that was something you do.
I like to sing along.
Yeah, but it's
okay.
I do too, but if I don't know the words, I'll still sing along. I'll just make up my own words. There's sounds.
That's true.
That's what I do.
That's true.
That's what I do with AFI. I know all the AFI songs. I don't know most of his lyrics, but
that's always fun too when we do like a thing on the pod where I've never read the lyrics and also like that's what he says.
But even after I know what he says, I can't sing what he actually says. I can't do it.
It's true. You're stuck.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for so long. I'm not going to change now.
Exactly. Which
would be funny if you had a show, right? And they stick the mic in your mouth and then you sing like the lyrics you think it is. Like, that would be fun.
I know why you're saying that. That's a hint. All right. So is that all you got for the vinyls?
That's it.
All right. So what I got here, I listened to a lot of vinyl this week, but I wanted to bring this to the pod because I listened to this band's discography this week because I wanted to, but also because we were supposed to do this band this week rather than the Bloodhound Gang. We were supposed to do Valiant Thor, so I don't have all.
We're doing Bloodhound Gang tonight.
Yeah, we're doing Bloodhound Gang tonight.
Are we behind like a
I
week,
changed it. So now I'm just releasing whatever we record tonight. I'm releasing all at the same time.
So we don't have a banked episode.
No, we still have a banked. We're fine. Don't worry about it. So yeah, we were supposed to do Valiant Thor this week, but instead we're doing Bloodhound Gang. So Valiant Thor, here we go. Starting with Total Universe Man, their second record.
Ahoy!
Ahoy! Oh, it's so good. So this one came out in 2005. Yeah, I mean, you and I both love this record, but for whatever reason, you didn't want to do Valiant Thor this week. I don't get it. I was
after listening to these 4 songs, I want to do Valiant
right. They're
Thor
so
now.
good. So yeah, this is their second record. Go check them out. We're gonna do them on the pod. We'll probably do it after the next season. We're doing one more season with 3 or 4 weeks of that. I don't know. So yeah, I got Total Universe Man. Then I have, what do I have next? Shit. Not Legend of the, what is this? Stranger. Right there. 4th record. Right here. You see that right there? 4th record. So good. Yeah, just more Valiant Thor. Just really good fucking metal right here. Go check them out. Worth buying. Most of the records aren't very expensive. So just go get them. Go check them out. Listen to them on the Spotify's. They have 2 kind of not very good records, but that's okay. Most of them are great. What do we got next? We got Immortalizer. Immortalizer right here. Love this artwork right here. So this is an OG. It's a blue variant. See that blue variant right there?
Oh, you put them on the back
this
side
one I
now.
did. I only put them on the back side if I notice that there's going to be some ring wear is starting to show. Then I'll put them on the back side. So yeah, nice blue variant OG. You were actually with me when I got this. So I got this at Port of Sound Records in Costa Mesa. When I took you there, because you've only been there that one time. And this is up on the wall. It was hanging up on the wall, and I was super excited about it. I mean, it's Valiant Thor. I was super stoked about it. So I got this one.
Was it new when you bought it?
It wasn't sealed because this record came out in 2012, I think it was, or maybe 2010. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So this was up on the wall, Port of Sound. Picked this one up while you were with me. So there you go. The last one is it was Our Own Masters. Their second to last record. Great album cover. Love this record. It's like a green. I don't have it on the back, but it's like this like toxic green looking variant. Looks super sick. I know you got rid of your copy. Don't know why you did. But
it's good.
It's great.
It's like great. Just need Total Universe, man. That's it. I'll be good.
Oh, man. I found my Total Universe, man, at some random record store in Long Beach. Not even Fingerprints. It was some random record store, and it was like with just a bunch of other kind of junk. It's $10. $10. $10. It was one of those aha
That's
moments.
fucking wild.
Those aha moments where I gasped when I saw it. I went, oh my god. Like who the fuck gives a fuck about this band? But I fucking love this band. So, yeah.
$10 is such like an inconsequential amount of money too. Like who cares?
I was so happy I found it. So happy I found it in the wild.
It's good.
Good. More for me and you.
Good.
But anyway, yeah, Valiant Thor. I just wanted to kind of talk about how you blew it, and we're not doing Valiant Thor this week. So, but everybody should go check them out. They're an awesome band from North Carolina. So, anyway.
Well, actually, they're from.
Oh, they're from Venus, yeah. But they came here from Venus and they settled in North Carolina, where they made music. So, anyway, let's move on.
God,
what?
I remember seeing them and just like how tight his pants were and all the spillage just going on outside of like the top part of his pants. It's just like, damn, bro.
Muffin top to the extreme there. Not to the extreme.
Just has like. What is that? What's that called when you're self confident?
Yeah,
right?
Dude,
like
he's
that.
so cool. He always would wear like the black like tight ass pants with red cowboy boots, big belt buckle, no shirt, hairy motherfucker. He's all fucking hairy, sweaty, hairy guy.
All over everybody. We were right there in the front, getting all that sweat. Yeah.
But we'll get into that someday whenever we do Valiant Thor on the podcast.
Whenever Jeff fucking decides we're allowed to do Valiant Thor.
Yeah, just go check out the check out the playlist in the description of this episode. You can go listen to 4 of the songs. So, killer fucking songs. So anyway, that's all I got. You got anything else?
That's it.
All right. Well, there's no new music, really, anything worth talking about. Blink's One More Time Deluxe comes out next week, so we'll talk about that next week. But
one more time.
So yeah, that's it. That's all.
The fucking production's fucking trash. Everything sounds like fucking blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Blah blah blah.
That's it. That's all. Chris Riley.